Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames. In this video, we're gonna talk about there's a snake in the family against Kourtney and Travis Barker. Not just that, we're gonna talk a little bit about Kourtney and her husband and Kourtney's family because it's definitely giving snake behavior, also backstabbing. Now, I want to take you guys a little bit back to last year. If you guys remember, close to the ending of June last year, Travis Barker was admitted to the hospital in an emergency situation, right? It was pancreatitis. Kourtney could be seen rushing to the hospital to be by his side. TMZ was there to capture all of that. I did a video based on a tip that I got that it was a family member of Kourtney's allegedly that tipped off TMZ about Travis Scott being admitted the time Kourtney was about to arrive and when Kourtney and Travis was leaving the hospital. TMZ was there to capture everything on scene. Now, we know that it was a few days ago that Kourtney had an emergency situation. She was admitted to the hospital. We didn't see that because it was a very scary, very sensitive moment for the family. So we know the monarch of the family, Kris Jenner, or Kim, because those are the two leading roles, they take charge and do all the PR and everything. So we're gonna say, Kim or Kris didn't have the time to call TMZ, providing that either one of them is the snake, if not both, right? Because someone has to be telling TMZ these things, allegedly, based on what I'm learning. So when Kourtney had the emergency, we didn't see TMZ. But when Kourtney and Travis was leaving the hospital, we could see Kourtney and Travis leaving the hospital. TMZ knew what time to be there. No, not just that. If you guys remember, the report came out Saturday that Kourtney was discharged from the hospital. She was heavily pregnant. And I said to you guys, it's given the sense that Kourtney was actually discharged from the hospital on Friday, but for some reason, TMZ could have been told to hold off on that report until Saturday because we could see momager Kris Jenner at Beyonce's Renaissance World Tour in California. And we were asking what mom would be partying up a storm while their daughter was still in the hospital. So the reason why I said that is because we could see that the moment it appeared as though everything was stable with Kourtney, her family realized that people were checking. So her family members realized that people were checking their Instagram page because everyone was eager for an update as to what is going on with Kourtney. How is Kourtney doing? So as such, I believe that they told TMZ to not release the information until Saturday so as to capitalize on Kourtney's fans at that point and do a mass promotion of their items. And we know the Independence holidays coming up. So I believe that they took advantage of that moment, preyed on Kourtney's fan base emotions, and used it as an opportunity to promote their product. And then on Saturday, made it known that Kourtney was released from the hospital when Kourtney was in fact released on Friday. I also believe that can definitely happen because I cannot wrap my head around Kris Jenner partying while Kourtney was still in the hospital. Honestly, even though they have had their differences, it's not giving the sense that that is something that Kris Jenner would do. And we saw them doing a lot of promotion heavily on Friday, right? So it's really given the sense that Kourtney was released from the hospital on Friday and not Saturday. And again, going back to last year, how TMZ had all the stories, TMZ was there always on time. It is definitely given a sense that someone in Kourtney's family is being a snake to her and leaking all of her and Travis information, because no matter what movement Kim Kardashian makes when it comes to her private movements, TMZ is not on the scene to capture Kim's private moments. The guy that we believe that Kim is creeping around with, TMZ is not capturing any actual footage of Kylie and Timothy Chalamet. And I believe that because someone in the family is actually setting up Kourtney, because Kourtney insists on setting boundaries, keeping her family out of her life, that person is being a snake to Kourtney by always snitching her private business to TMZ, allegedly, and putting it out in the open. But it's just that the person is being calculated about it, also using it as an opportunity to create a storyline. Now, as it relates to Travis and Kourtney, we haven't seen anything on Instagram from either party. So we know that they're there loving up on each other, loving up on their unborn child, and I can bet that both of them are just praying and, in high moment of gratitude that everything is okay. And I believe that they're also a bit nervous and still praying that going forward, things will get better and continue to be okay for the baby and for both of them in general. But I want to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts on this theory? Because honestly, going back to last year, if you really look into it, like, how did TMZ know Travis Barker had an emergency, something so sensitive? How did they know what time Travis Barker would have arrived at the hospital? How did they know Kourtney was about to arrive? Okay, they could figure that Kourtney was about to arrive because Travis alone was there, right? But then when Travis was leaving the hospital, they also knew about that. So what they are theorizing is that someone is snitching on Kourtney, someone is hell bent on exposing Kourtney's life that she wants to keep private for the most parts. Could it be Kim? Could it be Kris? I want to hear from you guys. And while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share if you care, and see you all later. Bye, guys.